Hi, Kirly Sue.
Hi.
Thank you for agreeing to be interviewed.
Thank you for including me in this wonderful opportunity.
Yay!
Hey.
So we're here in London. What's it like being vegan in London?
Being a vegan in London is actually not bad at all. I travel a lot for work, and some countries I go to I struggle. But here it's not too bad at all. Eating out is not brilliant, but it's doable. And then buying food for everyday cooking is okay. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to get. Yeah, you have to be what I call an ingredient spy. You have to kind of read and make sure you're aware of what exactly is in the product. But I try to make as much stuff as I can from scratch. It's quite difficult. Because I don't have a personal chef. But I do as much as I can to try to I try not to have too much processed or pre-packaged food. Still get a bit. So yeah, so it's not too bad.
So you say you cook?
Yeah.
So you're actually a TV chef?
Yes, I have a show in America called Kirly Sue's Kitchen. So I fly to America every year to record the shows over there.
So what do you like cook? What type of food?
All sorts of stuff. One of the things I like to make is curried lentil and potato bake. So it's you cook the lentils with the curry the lentils, and then you layer it with layers of sliced potato, and you can use regular potatoes or sweet potatoes. So you layer it into a bake and bake it.
So do you put like maybe a Caribbean twist to your food?
Definitely. A lot of my recipes are Caribbean, Jamaican.
Yeah.
My country of origin is Jamaica. That's where my parents are from. So I do a lot of veganized version of Jamaican dishes.
Wow.
But in Jamaica, there are a group of people who their religion is called Rastafarian, and they're vegan. So there's lots of So lots of all of their recipes are suitable for vegans. Yeah.
That's really cool. So what do you inspire to do in the future?
I inspire to do many things in the future. I have a show in America, but I want to have a show here in the UK, Kirly Sue's Kitchen in the UK, teaching people how to make really tasty Caribbean vegan food, because sometimes people, a lot of the time I come across people who think of vegan food as boring and, just buckwheat and tofu and it's tasteless, but I'm here to show people that that is not the case at all, and they sometimes think if you're a vegan you're boring or you're angry or something like that, and I just want people to know that that is not the case. It's the stereotype, but it's not the reality. Also, I would love to have a villa in Jamaica called Vegan Villas.
Cool.
So if vegans want to go on holiday, they can hire the villa and it will come with a vegan chef. So I'm working towards that.
Yay.
Don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm working on it.
There's always hope.
Yep.
So how did your family and friends react when you told them you are vegan?
Vegan? Well, my dad said, he was kind of joking, you've gone from bad to worse. But he was joking. A lot of the time people say to me, why did you become a vegan? So I explain why. I kind of shied away from it before because sometimes people argue the point, and I'm not arguing with them about eating meat and fish. So I don't see why I should put myself in a position for them to argue with me about my choice. So sometimes I shy away from it, but now I kind of have my off-the-shelf answer as to why I'm a vegan.
Yeah.
And it is. I was a vegetarian for about 20-something years, and then I watched a number of films, and I read some books. So the main books I read was the China Study, and about the different studies they did about veganism. I also watched the film Vegucated and Forks Over Knives, The Truth About Milk, and so forth. And then I just made the decision. I thought, right. But it was quite an easy transition because I was a vegetarian and a dairy avoider.
Okay.
So transferring over to being a vegan, it wasn't too difficult.
Do you think people should be educated about like the vegan benefits? more
I think
often?
definitely. Part of what educated me is that my religion, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, which is a Christian religion, and it upholds veganism and vegetarianism. So you learn a lot about it in our churches. So I think there's more education is required, because I think a lot of people ask me, how do I become a vegan? And on my website, kirlysueskitchen.co.uk, Kirly is Kirly Sue's Kitchen. I have a document on there you can download called How to Become a Vegan, and it's kind of like a little guide to kind of kickstart your vegan experience. So a lot of people have asked me those questions, so I produced a document. It's just like a short 4-page document that helps people. It's like an ebook.
So most people think veganism is quite extreme. So what's the most extreme thing you've done in your life?
I think the most extreme thing I've done in my life is I've travelled to over 36 different countries.
Wow.
I love to travel. Can you tell?
Yeah. What's the best place you've been to for vegans?
For vegans, there isn't one place, but Jamaica is good. America is quite good. England is good.
Yeah.
I can't think. Oh, when I lived in Thailand, that was quite good.
What made you take the final step into becoming vegan?
After watching the various films and reading the book, the kind of defining moment was when in the book, the China study, they talked about the difference between vegan and vegetarian food, and I never realised there was such a big difference. They said, I don't know the exact figure, so I'm kind of paraphrasing a bit. They said if you are a vegetarian, 70% of what you eat contains fat, which is the same as if you eat meat or fish. But if you're a vegan, 30% of what you eat is fat. And I thought, there's a massive difference.
Wow.
So I don't know if those are the exact figures, but it's some kind of drastic difference like that. So that at that point I thought, and then after watching the film Forks Over Knives, the conclusion was, if you're a vegetarian, it's not the same as being a vegan, because the vegan food is completely free from animal products, and it's the animal products that cause the diseases.
Okay.
So that's when I decided, right, that's it.
Did you notice a change in your health?
No, because I think I was quite health conscious anyway. Yeah.
So do you have any tips for people that want to go vegan?
Just do it.
Yeah?
Just do it. Start small and phase it in. I would start with maybe becoming vegan for one meal for the day. So start off with maybe breakfast, having a vegan breakfast for a week, and then kind of phase it into lunch, and then kind of phase it in. I would always consult my doctor first of all, just to check, that you are, not that you have to have your doctor's consent to be a vegan, but you're going to make a drastic change. So your doctor may say, right, you have to make sure you get, enough of whatever, depending on what health problems you may or may not have. So consult your doctor if you're going to do something drastic, first of all, just to, keep on par. Although they don't really know much about veganism, because my doctor said to me, so what do you eat? Okay, fine. Obviously in medical school they don't have a vegan module.
Yeah. That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care, Kirly Sue.
Thank you.